Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Patreon series. I'm your host, Cosfade. It's Lucky episode 13. It's year 2354. Several of the factions in this series were provided by my Patreons, so give them a thanks. They're the people who dreamt these up. This is my empire that I'm playing, the Penasu. Right here, this is our little corner of the galaxy. On the victory screen, we're number one behind all of the fallen empires. There's definitely going to be a war in heaven. There's going to be a war in heaven. Us and the Galactic Tuxcan regime are the top two, and we're also the top two on the Galactic Senate. We're going to be leveraging our power in the Galactic Senate to try to pull off some of the more what I call end game resolutions. See if we can do that. But right now, what I really want to do is have the Great Pavo hierarchy attack us. They have two defensive packs, and one of them was people we're friends with, the Jehetma Dominion, and the others with the Cooperative of Tilla, which we're also friendly with. So, and they've been at war for a long time. With the Hedron Hive, all these three have. I'm really hoping that when they get done being at war, that the Cooperative Tilla and the Jehetma decide to break off their defensive pacts with these guys, and then I can just attack them on my own. They were a Federation member with us at one point in time, and then after we got our butts kicked in a war at the beginning there, they bailed on us. So I'm about to go take out some pirates here. Be very nice. Go kill some pirates. Kill the pirates. Kill the pirates. All 609 power of them sitting over here. Saying, alright, sensors say there's a really rich fleet coming this way. They've got a bunch of cool stuff. Let's go attack them. But Captain, they're really big. They're a military fleet. I don't care. They got whiskey.
System survey concluded.
Oh. Oopsies. Yeah, so that's nice for them. That's great. And then I can tell my boys and girls to jump drive over there. And they
Initial
will.
colonization phase complete.
Yay! St. Pomeroy habitat complete. That's the first one. So I need some more influence before I can get another one. But we gotta have these. We gotta colonize these and have these. What I want to do here. So yeah, the St. Pomeroy habitat. That's nice. I'm gonna call it Habby. We gotta have those to start making this number really big. That's how we're gonna get our naval capacity up. So, who are you guys? The Jehetma Dominion, yeah, flying through our space there. So, click to repair the fleet, and then I need to go in here and make my third battleship. The Titan's ready to go too. We need to make him. This becomes the arc emitter one, and you can do a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I've got neutron launchers. It's all very nice. It's all very pretty. I just arc, doink. But then we're gonna go over here to the Titan. This is really nice. So leave that up. I go about half plasma and half the other ones. Half shields, half armor. I still don't have regenerative hull tech or anything like that yet. It's got plenty of energy here to grab that stuff, and then it's got plenty of energy to have shield capacitors on all of them. Daily hull regen is nice. Tracking, whatever. Ship fire rate plus 5%. Effect on hostile ships. Ship fire rate minus 10%. Effect on hostile ships. Shield hit points minus 20. Since I don't know alien drag racing, since I don't know what my enemies are gonna do, allied effect on own fleet ship fire rate plus 5%. I'm gonna do that because hopefully our fleets are bigger and more powerful than the enemy anyways, and so it'll still be a 5% advantage for us would be a bigger advantage overall than a -10 to the enemy fleets. Let's hope. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. They're gonna stay at 80 range. They've got all the good stuff, jump drives. They're ready to go. So that's the Titan, and we can take off the old Titan. And who died? A
Initial
scientist.
colonization phase commencing.
So let's see who we can hire now. Here, let's grab this physicist person. And where's this ship at? Oh, it's at Peninsula Prime, so assist research. So that's a founder species on the slave market. That doesn't really matter right now. What I want to do is this is, yeah, everybody's upgrading ships. Then we're going to go in there and add some Titans. Okay, you guys did a good job over there. That's nice.
Construction project
Come
complete.
over here and research that. What are you doing? No orders. Okay. Survey that system. And then explore that natural wormhole and find out where the heck that goes. You have no orders. Well, go over here and grab this because there's some gas over there. And how are we doing with new planets? Frontier sector. Okay. So I missed some of them. Surveyor. Yeah, so this planet is... this is rough. It doesn't... It's going to end up being an industrial district, basically. Forge world. Metallurgist upkeep. Industrial district build speed. Plus 25%. So, let's do that. And then take its features off. Shala 1 and Shala 2. And these are over here by themselves. Yeah. So they're going to be by themselves. Okay. Give you a governor. I don't know if I have anybody free anymore. I don't. So let's just do building costs and district costs and planetary build speed. Let's do that. For you guys. So that's the Shalas. Shala 1, Shala 2. Same thing here. Robot assembly plant. This is going to be an agri world. This is easy. You see that many agri districts, you just gotta do it. Features. Alright, and then Beta Corvi. This is way over here. Zerk, Hithram. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's this look like? Is this the move sector capital? All systems outside of 3 system range will be removed from the sector.
Research concluded.
3 system range. That's not really enough. So I'm going to put Beta Corvi at the center of one, I guess. Or I'm going to do this. Zerk. I'm going to move that one there and see what happens. Okay, so those are all cut up there, and it'll grab that one over there. And then this will be over here by itself. Science Nexus! Yay. Be able to start building mega structures soon. That'll be nice. Okay.
Fleet enhancement supply.
You are doing really well. Do you have your ion cannon figured out yet? Not yet. Get that built, and then those 3 things in crew quarters, and you're done. So what do we have? 28,000 is what our bastions are at our choke points. That's pretty nice. And these guys have fleets right now of like 3,000 and 7,000. And what's that one over there? And 14,000. So we could potentially hold off some fleets with what we have. Because I took a bunch of my diplomats from the Empire of Nath and moved them over to the Great Hierarchy to make them hate us. So diplomacy, insult. And then build a spy network. I'm going to go back to espionage with these guys because, you know, gather information, that's all we can do. That's interesting.
System survey concluded.
Let's see if there's things we can do to harm them even more. Wormhole explored. And it goes to where? Oh, this system. Right there. Well, why don't you go survey that?
Supplied.
Psionic entity. Oh
Evading
no.
hostiles.
Oh, we got away though. That never happens. I almost always lose my science ship doing that. Okay. That's kind of cool. Well, why don't you go do this? You're going to research the anomaly there, and you are going to help assist research right there since you're already in the system. Okay. I need influence. I need influence. And I need influence gain.
Research concluded.
In particular, Titan hull hit points, that's nice. Mining station output. Plasma thrusters. Okay, city districts provide additional clerk job. That should pump up some trade value there. Panasso.
Initial colonization phase complete.
I thought I already said colonize this thing. I did. They just don't have it done yet. Okay. This planet. Let's go mining and then food. I think we'll totally disregard the industrial districts on this planet. Actually, first thing first. Robots. Doink. So let's do that. Get that one building. Very nice. So things are kind of working out here. How are we? Is everybody upgraded? They are. Okay. You have to pause this so that weird things don't happen to the fleet designer. But what I want to do is, these guys don't have a Titan, so they're going to get one. And they're going to get one of the Arc class battleships. And then I don't have enough to fit another battleship, so let's just put that in. So we do this. So that's the first fleet. The 7th fleet is the same thing. They don't have a Titan tonight. Right now I can have 2 Titans. Oh, I can have 3 now. And so we're going to add Arc class battleships. And that pushes them up against their wall. Now what we can do is they've actually lost some ships. So we can go down here and say, give me 2 of those. And in fact, do they have enough to lose? Yep. So we can go like that. And then the 2nd fleet has the Dreadnought, which is already a Titan. So I'm going to save my other Titan. Well, maybe I don't need to. Let's build them. Let's just build the darn things. So let's build them. Okay. So they're being built because up here, this has a Titan shipyard and it should immediately start building the Titans, and it did, which is great. And I'm going to save that last slot for the Colossus shipyard when we need it. So this will get some really nice big honking fleets up for us. We're in the 30Ks now. Great Pavo hierarchy. Gather information. Required information. So what do? We just our operatives will compile information. Well, okay, go do it. Let's see if we can make any of that work. I said I wasn't going to complain about espionage when I started episode 10 and came back to this, and I'm not going to, but I am going to say that I do think this could be improved in a lot of ways. Like, so many ways.
Research concluded.
This feels like a dirt road, and I think you could make it into a 4-lane highway pretty easy.
Fleet
And one of the things
supplied.
is, it just I feel like it should be a secondary thing that you don't have to do, but you want to do because it helps. And when things are locked behind it, like, you have to do it. I don't like that being forced. By the way, I think that the way they did First Contact reboot was totally awesome. This is the thing I have a problem with. But I would like all of the espionage stuff to exist to help you do things that you already do better. That would be really cool. Being able to do things like sabotage an incoming fleet, or in this case, what I really want to do is I want to make these guys go to war with me without their defensive pact guys, you know. So I want to be able to manipulate them, espionage, and what I need to do is force them to go to war with me, because if I declare war on them, they're defensive allies. Boom. So I'd really like there to be a way here through espionage to say, yes, we're going to do this thing. Anyway, I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking about that, so I'm not going to. Okay, engineering, Titan Hall hit points. We will gather the specimens. Kind of late for that. Engineering research from researchers. When do we get the anti-gravity stuff? Codronite, fleeing the Hedron Hive. And who are the Hedron Hive? Who are they allied with? Oh yeah, they got defense pacts with the Azerian hegemony. And see, I'd like to go to war with them too, but it's another one of those cases where I really need them to attack me on their own. That was one of the things that was kind of fun about Galactic Civilizations before Galactic Civilizations 3, before it started to suck. Was that you could basically, if you traded enough tech and money and things like that to a foreign empire, you could basically get them to commit to going to war, if my mouth would work, with somebody else. Spy masters. Oh yeah, okay. Issue reprimands. Dispose of these operatives.
Research concluded.
You could basically buy. And it was pretty cool. It was like, I'm going to throw a whole bunch of research and a whole bunch of money at you, and they would declare war on this person you wanted them to declare war on. And it worked diplomatically in a lot of really cool ways. One way was, you know, if this empire over here is giving you the side eye, and you think, and you're looking at their number and you're saying, man, they're starting to get more and more hostile really rapidly. I think they're going to declare war on me soon. And instead, you manage to buy off the Izarian kingdom to go to war, to declare war on the Hedron Hive. Now, all of a sudden, these guys have to worry about them. The Hedron Hive has to worry about the Izarian kingdom instead of you. And frequently, then, what it would do is prevent them from declaring war on you, because now the resources have to go to these guys. And then what you could do is, you know, once their ships have kind of committed to this region over here, then you declare war and you sneak in through the back door and take a bunch of their land. It was a tile-based, turn-based game, so it doesn't quite work like that because it didn't have hyperlanes and stuff like that. But still, that was the general theory. I used it that way a lot to just distract enemies. But the other way that it was pretty cool was if somebody did declare war on you, that was one of the first things I started looking around for, was not just who are friendly empires here, but who could I get to commit to go to war with me if I just gave them enough tech and enough money and said, hey, come to war with me. If nothing else, even if they couldn't take planets from the enemy and couldn't take systems, if nothing else, they were a harassing force, and this enemy now has to deal with, instead of just me, and they can focus all their attention on me, now they have to deal with 3 or 4 other empires because I bought them all off. That was probably one of my favorite things about going to war with Galactic Civilizations 3, is the way that you could kind of manipulate everybody else through a kind of diplomacy espionage. It wasn't directly baked into the game. It was more resource trading, but you could do that, and it was really cool. Here, it's much, much more difficult, and espionage has made it harder. And then the Galactic Civilizations 3 nerfed themselves by basically saying, well, now what we're going to do is we're just going to make every empire so hostile to you that 2 seconds after meeting them, they're automatically going to go to war with you. Oh, okay. It kind of gives you all of those. It kind of gives you all that PTSD flashback to 6th grade when you had to move and show up at a new school and everybody hated you like 2 seconds after you walked in the door. Like, I don't really want to relive that moment again. Mega shipyard. Yes, that's what we want. Excellent. The relic world's just waiting on this. It's like, when are you going to get anti-gravity engineering? I don't know. Sir, we don't even know what it looks like. Okay. You're going to do build. And then we're going to colonize this planet over here. It is research. It's going to be a research planet. I have a bunch of people here. You guys have what? Extra research and extra research? Oh, goodness. Look at you. Wow. And I might as well make a note of what this planet is going to do right now. Just do that. How are we doing on technology? In fact, what are we working on? Mega shipyard. I want that, and then we can start worrying about... Oh, and what do we have here? The Empire of Nath is audaciously laid claim to the shallow system. So we've taken enough people off of here that that they've decided they're going to come down here and get some stuff. Where's the shallow system? Where is shallow? Okay, it's right there. Yeah, so they think they're going to come in there and do that to us. So. Wow. Good for them. Espionage operation event. Mission accomplished. Sent the dossier detailing their findings. Infiltration level change. Gather information modifier added. Concludes the event. Where's my dossier? What does it say? What does it actually say? We don't know. Oh. But that's interesting. So they've gone after and laid claim to this first system. So that tells me that they're getting more and more aggressive there. Clerks produce trade device. So what I want to do, really, this will pay for its own housing. Upkeep soldier. Oh no, it doesn't anymore. Oh, it doesn't say that, does it? It used to say housing, but now it just says soldier jobs. Oh. Well then. Okay. And how many jobs does this thing provide? Clerk jobs 3. And this provides 2 jobs. The clerk jobs get upgraded to 6. This gets upgraded to 3, I think. I'm gonna have to relearn how to do these. Let's make this a fortress station. Let's figure out how to do these habitats. Alright, a new planet. Yeah, we got that one taken care of. Okay. That's that. That's the habitat. Well then, that's interesting. This planet over here is having a little bit of an amenity problem, and they probably don't need to have people growing anymore from robots. So let's take this and replace it with... Oh, and we have a planetary shield generator. Holofuse. So let's do that. Tau Ceti, there's no planet here though, is there? That's part of the problem. Okay. I want my systems back over here. What is this? The Jehetma Dominion is claiming these. Oh, nice. Yeah, so there's no sense in doing that. Now, over here, it's a different story. Gorham. I'm going to replace this with a planetary shield generator. I'm also going to add... What am I looking at here for modes? 12. I'm going to add this. And then over here at Ilix. I keep calling Ilix. So I'm just going to change the name. I can't change my pronunciation of it because I'm a moron, so I'm just going to change the name. I'm going to change this to planetary shield generator, and these two systems here are going to work as really strong choke points to keep the Hedron hive out of here. But these two don't have planets, so they don't work as good as choke points. We just got to have our fleets ready to go and go pop them. We're losing some of this, so let's sell less of that. Let's sell more of our food. There we go. Mysterious moon of Shallow 2. Issue special project. Well, okay, you're done. You can go home anywhere you want to. So why don't you go here? You, what are you doing? You got no leader assigned? Well, that's a shame. That's a darn shame. Well, maybe we don't need you. Because what do I have over here? You're assisting research and there's a special project there? What about you? Assisting research. Research special project. This one, this is a research world, isn't it? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's get this person. Okay, and Great Pava Hierarchy, but it shouldn't. Your mother's ugly.
Concluded.
This is minor research sanctions. Repeal minor administratorship oppose. Repeal moderate economic sanctions oppose. Senate floor. Minor research sanctions.
Research concluded.
Oh, and we're a little over our naval capacity. So, as we were saying earlier, let's figure out where those are at and upgrade those, because we're going to want them. Ooh, and we're really close on administrative capacity too, aren't we? Let's upgrade a couple of those. A lot of these built. Oh, and so here's a planet that doesn't have one of those buildings, and that's doesn't have a fortress. We can change that. This planet doesn't have a fortress either, but we gotta wait to unlock a building slot to do it. Because we're replacing that with planetary shield generator. This one doesn't have a fortress. We can safely get rid of that and replace it with a fortress. This one's upgraded. This one doesn't have a fortress, but it's got an open slot here at the end. So let's do that. There's your insult. That's fine. Juggernaut. Yes, please. Fossil assembly yards. Okay. And the relic activation is now available. Cool down. PX4. So we got some mining going on over there. Fun. Go grab that. I like that. That's really neat. I like it when it gave refinery resources that first time. That made it extra special. Seismic disturbances. Issue special projects. Establish communication. Okay. Investigate the mysterious moon. Research. Crystal impactification. Finish. Subterraneous. Establish communication. Yes. Research that. Alright. The Jehetma Dominion has cut a swath right through here. Wow, they're really going after the Azurians.
Project concluded.
Okay. Well, yeah, so you did that, and that was right there, and you got no orders, and now we can tell you, come back down here onto the research planet on Dandar and research. Okay. You guys should still be, oh, and we can do, you're still waiting on Titans from over here.
Special project concluded.
Yep, you're still waiting on Titans. And that's fine. In the meantime, we can upgrade you. Rogue moon base. Ooh, dark matter drawing. Nice. That adds to shallow, which is really cool. So once we know how to exploit that resource, we can start gathering it. These planets. Yeah, so we're gonna wait.
Special project concluded.
One of our probes burrowed through the ground and intercepted the tunneling aliens on Beta Cori. After the startled alien workers calmed down, the probe was successful in establishing communications with our leaders. Is this thing on? Can you see us? Tell us about yourselves. Our empire stretches across every pocket of the known world. Only the great nothing lies beyond our reach. We have many fine cities. Supported by lichen farms and the fish we catch in the large rivers flowing through our tunnels. This has been a way for thousands of years. Our diggers heard the faint echoes of your cities through the stone, and we decided to investigate. We would like to coexist in peace. Then so shall we. Until we don't. Until we don't anymore. Okay, these guys need the same thing. They got a little problem going on. And this is Hithrum. Where is this at? This is Hithrum, which instead of providing trade, and since we don't have a gateway to hop these systems and get it over there, then the smart money is on just
Special
build a holo
project
theater.
included.
Just build a holo theater and get that taken care of. This planet is mostly research. Has its fortress, which is great. So keep building research.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
We like those scientific breakthroughs. Science Nexus. Okay. Getting into the repeatables, which is really nice. There's the exploit resource for dark matter. That'll be cool. So what is this going on? Oh, what happened here? The Corinth Coalition broke through and grabbed that. Alpha Centauri. Oh, they're getting hurt here. The Great Pava Hierarchy is getting hurt. Insult. Your mother's ugly.
Construction project concluded.
Alright. General.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
General Iguana died. General Gugana. Oh, this metallurgist jobs +2. Yeah, that's. We don't need to do that yet, do we? Because it costs 4 motes. We have plenty of motes, though. Why not? Let's bang a gong and get that on. Oh, this is so pretty. This whole thing here. Pretty.
Special project concluded.
Alright. Special projects are being concluded. Oh, look at this. Bunch of research here. This is very nice. Got plenty of jobs, though, so I'm not going to mess with that. This one needs those things. The holo theaters. Those things. Needs those things. And then, yeah, we were saying,
Initial
take this
colonization
and replace
phase
it with
commencing.
generator districts.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Fleet enhancements supplied. And how are we doing over here, Titans? Oh, 400 days until we're just about going to have those fleets done. It's going to be nice. 442, 47. That's nice. The Great Pavo Hierarchy. There's daily progress 1.94. Target Empire Sprawl 0.062.
Research
Relative
concluded.
encryption 20%. Our Spynet quirk can only grow if they have an envoy assigned to act as a spy master. Exploit a resource. Alright. Keep going for that. Advanced research complexes.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, the Empire of Nath. I'd like to see them attack us too. We don't have anybody. The Great Pavo Hierarchy. Diplomacy, harm relations. We don't have anybody still working on the Empire of Nath anymore, do we? Nope. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy if they keep going down. That's fine. If they want to attack me, that's totally great. Because the Empire of Nath is what? Pathetic compared to us? Let's do this. Let's harm relations with one from the Great... We've got 3 people harming Great Pavo, and they're still not attacking us. So let's see if we can get the Empire of Nath to attack us and get all this space in here. This will be wonderful. And we have really good defensive position here. We got this nice starbase all queued up.
Research concluded.
In fact, what we can do here, we were fetching trade. That's why there's trade hubs on here. We were fetching trade from these 2 planets and pulling it in this direction.
Special project concluded.
It's not necessary now. So let's do that. Mega shipyard, I love it. Interstellar assembly, climate restoration. Great people got mega shipyard. Oh my gosh. When can I start building one of these? I don't even have 300 influence yet. That's what you need, I think, to build a mega shipyard.
Receiving
Mega
transmission.
shipyard, lacking 25. The Great Tuxans are the ones we're
Research
trying to
concluded.
keep extra friendly because they're top dog with us in the Senate, so we're going to stay friendly with them. Research output. As soon as I can build a mega shipyard, I'm gonna. It's gonna be key to my domination. So what I'd like to do, since I have an extra one for here, is I'm going to turn Fen Habis here. It's just going to become part of the trade gathering. And it's going to gather trade from Shallow, and it's going to pull it along this route here. So we'll do that. There's peace between the Hedron Hive. So the Hedron, there's only one war going on anymore, and that's with the Empire of Nath and the Jahet Dominion and the Great Pava. They're always at war. So the Hedron Hive, their fleet power is equivalent to us. Wow, they're strong then. Well, we've got two really good bastions up here, and we got planetary shield generators. What is this? Insidious near and research time.
Research concluded.
You guys want to do this? Yeah, go find out what that is. And the Galactic Tuxcan regime has declared war on Tizru. So that's...
Receiving transmission.
Oh, I don't want to go repeatables yet. Let's do all the little stuff first. Sorry, I need my influence. I can only afford to make compacts with like one group of people, and that's it. You get over here. Get that. What are you doing? You got no orders? Oh. Well.
Initial colonization phase complete.
What's going on here? Research that project. Initial colonization phase complete. That sounds wonderful. This is going to be... Let's do minerals for right now. I like all of this, but there's enough minerals here to justify like splitting this with energy or something, so... And get rid of its ugly features. This is makeup for the planet. A little cosmetic there. Make it pretty. Sentry array, that'd be really nice to have. But that doesn't do much for your old espionage, does it? Cool if it did, but I don't think it's gonna. Impulse thruster. So there's no planets down here, but there is a black hole, and that's something we needed, so. I'm pretty happy with that. Beta Core V, okay. You got all this stuff. What do you got for, you still got features left here, bud? Get those off. You got 9 jobs. What are we going to do with this planet? Is this a research one? It is. Society research from jobs. Oops. I errored. I made a boo-boo. Okay. Let's do holotheaters. And then a fortress. And then a bunch of research. Oh boy, we gotta wait till it upgrades. Okay. I always forget about that part. Zerk. So where's Zerk at? Yeah, it's in the same kind of position. Let's do the same thing with it then. Upgrade this building. Let's give it whole theaters. Let's do that first to make it happy. Give it a fortress, a stronghold, and then I want it to have this mineral purification plant. Let's build a couple more cities. Doing pretty good with all this stuff, actually, I think.
Research concluded.
Interstellar assembly, but I don't care about that right now. Empire of Nath, I want to keep an eye on these guys. They're at minus 307. That's nice.
Construction project concluded.
Let's harm relations by using some more of our great Pavo hierarchy harming guys. I think we can get these guys to go to war with us. Standard construction templates. Okay, this thing. This needs to go. Well, yeah. If we upgrade that, see, because it's not got none of these buildings. That's dumb. It's dumb for it to be there. This has to be replaced
Research
with
concluded.
this energy grid. It's got a fortress. That's nice. It's got holotheaters. Let's give it some more research.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. Create resort world. Take that little habitability boost there.
Construction project concluded.
This world is research. And we just went over our sprawl. Let's go hit some of our sprawl planets here. Hey, you're gonna need more jobs soon. And I need more sprawl soon, so let's make it happen. Here we go. Some of that would be good. How are we doing here? Moving to first fleet. Hey, the Titans are coming in. It's like your wisdom teeth.
Research concluded.
Alright. Advanced habitat. That'd be very nice to have, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Yeah, it'd be cool. What do we got here? The Great Pavo Hierarchy. They're sitting over there. What's this? Great Pavo Hierarchy. I don't like you guys. So you know what? We're going to make life even harder for you. Close borders. Bye. And the Empire of Nath. I don't know if there are any of your ships close to my space, but I'm just going to make it harder for you. Bye. See ya. The Jehetma Dominion, we like them, so they can go through. They can come over and attack you, but you can't go through our space to get to them. Too bad. Too bad, so sad.
Research concluded.
Okay, I think we can start building Mega Shipyard now. No, we're at 281. Okay. Tracking implants. Society Research Paradise Dome. Just keep getting stuff off of here. How are we doing for tech? Our tech level is 4,800, which is really good. It's 1,800 ahead against the guys who are behind us, and it's a long way ahead of everybody else. Oh, look, the Hedron Hive, though, they're at 33. Wow. So that's why. Yeah, they've focused on research, and they're doing good. And they looks like they've taken more land. They take more land from the Jehetma over here. We're going to have to go after them, aren't we? They're going to be a problem. Zerk says, oh yeah, I don't have enough happiness, and so things are happening with the criming going on. It's like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll try to fix that for you. Oh, and there's your Zero. So let's find one of you guys. Come over here and do this. Build the research station and grab that extra Zero. Or dark matter. It's dark matter. Yeah, it's not Zero. So that's awesome. There's a bunch of trade over here, and I just need a gateway so I can gather it all. That's all. Psionic Entity. We could probably go crush that thing, but I want to wait again until I have a gateway and then go do it. So I can get over there faster, because I am concerned about the Empire of Nath deciding at any moment here that they want to go to war with me. So, Starbase capacity, habitability. It all seems pretty wonderful.
Special project concluded.
The Gulanta Hard. Hood. Upgrade. We have enough. Let's upgrade this and get a Titan assembly yard on there. Oh, and that reminds me, you guys, we got this colossal assembly yard so we can start building the Juggernaut. which would be nice to have. Just park him over here at Tau Ceti and be like, hey, come get us. I know what they're going to do. Well, I would have thought, see, Jahet may have cut them off, so I would have thought they're just going to come over here this way and get it, but it's like, nope. Research agreement broken between the Hedron Hive and the Azirian hegemony. So when? Very nice. I'm at 306. Okay, boys, it's time to start one. End of the Zulakako Free Warriors. They are no more. Wow, that's, well, bummer for them. Okay, mega shipyard construction site, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's get that thing started. That'll make me happy. We've got food we can sell. Dark matter. Good. We're buying up the dark matter and it's working. We have to be done with that though.
Concluded.
Oh, look. So let's buy gases we're short on. Yeah. Oh, who do we get this? The Empire of Nath want to insult us. Tracking implants. Empire of Nath want to insult us. Oh, our relationship with the Empire of Nath has declined. Oh, well. You smell funny. It cost us 200 points just like that. That's awesome.
Another day, another sight.
Oh, and who do they have defensive pacts with? Wait, do they not? Guaranteeing the independence of the Corinth Coalition. Wait, what? They have no defensive pact with anybody. The vengeance of the Zulakako. A large fleet of Zulakako mercenaries crossed into Azirian hegemony. Looks like all the Zulakako mercenary outfits who were deployed elsewhere were... Oh, the Azirian hegemony. Oh, there's the Azirian kingdom. That just sounds like bad news for them. The Azirian hegemony, yeah. So the Zulakako warriors are somewhere. Oh, wow. So these guys don't have any more defensive packs, though. They had some before, and it looks like they all got canceled.
Research concluded.
Belligerent diplomatic stance. Yeah. So what is this? Has a non-aggression pact with the Hangers and the Hedron Hive. Is rivaling, has a non-aggression pact, has a commercial, has a research agreement, guaranteeing the independence, migration treaty, does not have, okay, we gotta make our move. How long for you guys to upgrade? Let's see how long that takes. I hope this doesn't cost us. Selected lineages. Yeah, so I gotta get some more on one of these worlds that has a lot, or one of these newer worlds, like this one.
Research concluded.
Except we're doing food on that one. Oops. Let's sell that. Let's buy these. Let's keep looking at this. It's like this world. Okay, here's what we do. I got a plan. Famine. Of course we will help however we can. Holotheaters. And then put...
Construction project concluded.
This thing over here. And let's turn this into a consumer goods place. It's not going to be a forge world. It's going to be this other one. Industrial world. So, industrial district build speed, artisan upkeep, and we'll make sure we get as many artisans as we can and start cracking that, taking care of that. Titan hull hit points, that'd be kind of nice. I don't really want to lose any titans. How is our habitat doing? Hab A. Oh, look.
Fleet enhancement supply.
Oh, I got you. So, this provides 4 clerk jobs, which would actually provide some some amenities. I'm going to put one over there then.
Concluded.
And then I think I may be able to do the rest in housing. What are we looking at for moats? Let's try that. It's always finding that balance with those habitats. Can be a little bit hard. Yeah, so let's get these guys all upgraded. He's fully upgraded. He's going to be soon, and so is he. And then we'll move them all over here. And what I'm going to do is... Claims War doesn't seem like it would be effective. Now, we could get 2 of our planets back.
Another day, another scientific.
I'd rather just have everything. I want it all. So I think a vassal might be the best way to go. Although, it might be fun to just take a couple pieces back and then call it a day.
Fleet enhancement.
Problem is,
supplied.
I don't have the influence for that, so we are just going to have to do an old-fashioned vassalization war. We could just try to impose our ideology on them, too. It would be kind of funny. Crystal mines on this planet. Oh, look at that. Planet limit of 2. Planet limit of 2. Well, goodness gracious. Yeah. I'd have to save up influence, though. It's going to be easier just to go vassal war with them. Keep trying to talk myself out of a vassal war, but it's not working. It's not working. Okay, so this can grab this 75 over here. I need 2 trade hubbers and then an upgrade. Because, and peace between the Empire and Nathmi, peace with the Jehetman Dominion, because they want to go to war with us. That's why. They want to go to war with us. They're like, we're done with you guys. We make peace so that we can go make war with these other fools. So I got 3 50k fleets, 55k fleets. That seems fair. That seems pretty good. And it says
Fleet
they're what?
enhancement
They're
supplied.
pathetic now? So we just want to make sure before we go to war. Okay, you're all done. We want to make sure before we go to war that they do not have a new defensive pact with anybody. Okay, diplomacy. Demand tribute. We can demand that they become our tributary. They're going to say no. We're going to say you probably should have thought twice about that. How long is it going to take these guys to move over there? Half a year.
Another
Okay,
day, another
good, because we only get a year for that Casus Belli. Create resort world. Climate restoration. So as soon as these guys get over here, we'll declare war. So finally, I get to be the aggressor. I like the sounds of that. Now, what I need here in Gorham is my armies. Make your way over here, my friends. Relic activation is now possible. Sword sublight speed. Oh, I'm lacking 62. I can't even use that. That's funny. Oh, jeez. Find military applications. What is this? Combat drugs. Shield damage. Weak point analysis. I'll have to use that right before I go to war. Okay, you guys are almost there. Yep, I want you all right here. We're going to get ready to barge in on the party. And who is this? This is the Empire of Nath, so let's just do it. Okay, well, let's check one more time to be sure. No defensive packs? Okay. Declare war. Oh, the Azerian hegemony. What? Defensive pack. Anybody want to explain that to me? I'm not seeing it here. It said the Azerian hegemony. Hedron Hive has a defense passive with a Hedron Hive. Was I on the wrong empire? Clear war.
Project concluded.
Defensive pact with the Empire of Nath.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
How strong are they? See, you gotta beat both of them, and I don't want to do that, even though they're pathetic. What? You know, Paradox, it's times like these that I get a little bit annoyed. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. Not a little bit annoyed, a lot annoyed. Oh, okay. So, right about now is when somebody says, yeah, the reason that you can't see that diplomatic pact is because you haven't done enough espionage. That's disappointing. Syrian hegemony declared war on the Jahat Dominion. That's just... I have so many thoughts going on right now. One is that the pleasure and pain of life really can be boiled down to whether your expectations are met or not. Whether you had a good... When you go out on a Friday night to watch a movie, whether you had a good experience or not is basically revolves around where your expectations met or exceeded. Did the movie entertain you? Was it more entertaining than you thought it was going to be? Was it about as entertaining as you thought it was going to be, or did it suck? Sometimes, you know, other parts of your evening can make up for a sucky movie. Maybe you went out with some really good friends or a person that you're dating that you wanted to get to know better, and you had a really good night of conversation and dinner and drinks and all those things. So on the whole, your evening as a whole might have exceeded your expectations. So you might walk away from that experience saying, oh, I had a good one. But in isolation, just looking at like perhaps the movie experience, you're like, that was a really crappy movie and I didn't enjoy myself. And that's kind of all of life, is where your expectations met. My expectation was, oh, these guys don't have a defensive pact with anybody, which is perfect. They have non-aggression pacts. They have commercial pacts, research agreements, guaranteeing the independence of somebody else, migration treaties, closed borders, has a truce. And so there's no information there about the defensive pact. And so I'm on my end strategizing and saying, perfect, I finally have an isolated enemy that's not going to drag a bunch of allies with them into a war. My expectation is that I can go to war with these people, that I have it managed, that I've done all this work to make them hostile, that I've made sure that they're by themselves, and then it's... Oops. So I feel like I need to spice the last part of this video out and send it to Paradox and say, hey, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your game failing to meet my expectations and the experience becoming less fun, because I had a clear expectation here for what was going to happen, and that was a complete surprise. And I'm really glad that I stopped to check and make sure before I declared war, Because it's very clear from up here that they don't have any kind of defensive pact with anybody. And the Azerian hegemony has a defensive pact with the Hedron Hive, but not with these guys. So I guess the war is off, because I'm not sure I want to go to war with both of those people. So folks, if you have a logical explanation, or better yet, if anybody from Paradox is watching this and can tell me how this happened, I'd love a really great logical explanation. That would be wonderful. And if you're going to tell me that it's hidden behind espionage, I'm just going to stick my finger in my mouth and turn my head sideways. And I can understand that, but that's going to be my reaction. So we'll get on with this. I said it was lucky episode 13, so of course this is what had to happen, some kind of full moon event here. We'll move on to episode 14, and I'll try to figure out what I'm going to do next. I may have to refocus my efforts on the Great Pavo, but now I'm a little bit concerned, for instance, because the Great Pavo says they still have, if I want to declare war against them, yeah, those are correct. And I don't want to go to war with all those people. So, what about the Hedron Hive? Diplomacy. Declare war. They have the Azerian hegemony. The Hang is sacred conglomerate. So I may be forced to go to war with these guys. And because the Azerian hegemony is on the other side of the Empire of Nath, it may, I mean, this is still a vulnerability down here, but it may give me a chance. But the problem is with the vassalization war, the reason I wanted to do a vassalization war is because if he doesn't bring any allies into this fight, then all I have to do is conquer his systems. But in order to get a vassalization war and capitulate, I'm going to have to also conquer all the Azerian hegemony, and that could be very difficult with just these 3 fleets. So that's where I'm at. This may just end up being more turtling. That's just me. That may be what it has to be, is just more turtle. So until we can get even bigger and faster and even stronger, and until I can safely feel like I can crush both of these empires, that may be what has to happen. So there you go. Somebody out there tell me how this Empire of Nath having no defensive pacts turns into this when I want to declare war. Someone explain that. Thanks all. Leave a question or comment down below. I'll send a batch of chocolate chip cookies to whoever can answer this question. No, but you'll be my hero for a week. Subscribe to the channel. My Patreon's listed in the description below. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time.